New Mexico's homeless community is benefiting from some St. Patrick's Day luck.
And a new program developed by an APD officer helps abused women fight back.
I'm Devin Armijo.
And I'm Dan Martinez.
These stories and more on a great edition of Campus Report.
Local coverage. Student perspectives. At the University of New Mexico. From the KNME studios, this is Campus Report.
According to the city of Albuquerque, more than 60,000 women experienced assault since 2001. One APD officer is giving these women a new way to fight back against a very old problem. Robyn Chavez tells us exactly how.
Many women every year are victims to violent crimes here in Albuquerque. At the Albuquerque Police Academy, Sergeant Hoffman, who is part of APD, has put together a program to help women fight against crime.
The Women Against Crime course is typically a 7 to 9 week course. Each week we cover different topics. So although there's hands-on self-defense, but that's not all we cover. We talk about how to protect yourself, your home and your car, carjacking, burglary, robbery, domestic violence actually, even as simple things as if you get into a minor car crash, because this course is really designed about bringing women and men from the community into the academy and teaching them how they can protect themselves.
Influential speakers will come in every week, such as the Deputy Chief of Police Castro, to teach on awareness. Former students like Lori Floyd feel the class has been beneficial to their life. When asked what her favorite part of the course was, she said,
"But I also like the self-defense class, and I think that's women's favorite part. And what fascinated me and astonished me is it is so easy. All it is an extra quarter-inch on a joint."
Sergeant Hoffman says this is a free course held at the APD Academy Monday nights. All women willing to learn are welcome.
We probably got business women in there. We've got college students. We probably have, again, many professionals, some stay-at-home moms. There's just really no rhyme or reason. There's just a wide variety of females, and again, men are not excluded, but the class originally was designed specifically for women.
For many women who didn't have this before, this class brings confidence as well as awareness to their self-esteem.
Class is empowering. I have watched ladies go from real hesitant and timid, and they come out of there and they've got attitude, and nobody's going to mess with them. That is actually the most satisfying thing in this class.
This is Robyn Chavez reporting.
An Albuquerque tradition turned St. Patty's Day green into cash for feeding the homeless. Chuck Davis has this story of this unique celebration and the people it benefits.
For Albuquerque's homeless, life on the streets is no party. That's why each year hundreds of people gather at the convention center to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and to honor a man who made charity to the poor his life's work.
I'm here supporting Brother Matthias and making sure that we carry on his legacy. It's a great cause.
In 1951, Brother Matthias Barrett founded the Good Shepherd Center for the Homeless in downtown Albuquerque. Good Shepherd serves over 400 meals a day.
About 3 o'clock we do a community feeding, and they all come in every day and we feed them.
And it provides shelter for 50 people each night. The Good Shepherd also houses an inpatient drug and alcohol treatment center.
We found so many of the clients that were coming for a meal were either high on drugs or drunk. If we started a rehab, we could address the issue, and perhaps some of the clients will no longer be homeless.
Participants in the program are given the task of feeding the homeless, a job one recent graduate says he found rewarding.
Oh, that was great. I mean, being able to help somebody else, even though I was the one getting the help, was a great thing.
From the Good Shepherd Center, where you don't need to be Irish to sit down for dinner, I'm Chuck Davis reporting.
We have reporter Chuck Davis here in the studio with some more details on the St. Patty's Day event. How you doing, Chuck?
Dan, I'm good. How are you?
Good. So give us a little more information on this unique event.
I'd be happy to, Dan. Let's see. This thing is a big Albuquerque tradition. It's a really great tradition as well because it benefits a really good cause. A lot of people don't know, though, that this thing started off really small. It started off in the people's homes, and it moved on to Knights of Columbus halls, and eventually got so big that it had to be moved to the convention center. And in fact, last year's event drew over 1,700 people.
Well, this seems like a really good event for the community to get involved and volunteer.
It is. In fact, there's an army of volunteers making things go smoothly down there at the convention center, and they're always looking for more people each year.
Why don't you tell us a little more about the founder of this event, Brother Matthias?
I'd be happy to. Brother Matthias came to the United States in the 50s. He's an Irish monk, of course. That's where the whole Irish connection comes in. And you know, the interesting thing is that Brother Matthias founded not only the Good Shepherd Center here in Albuquerque, but I believe a dozen other Good Shepherd centers all across the United States, all bearing the same name, but they all, the concept started right here in Albuquerque. So it's a really neat thing.
Well, this sounds like a great event for the community to get involved with. Thanks for showing us about that, Chuck.
Sounds like a great cause. While thousands of small businesses across America are closing their doors due to the faltering economy, it turns out a thriving local business is bucking the trend and actually opening new doors. Elisha Crow has the scoop.
Getting good coffee in the morning is easier than it's ever been. With so many good choices out there, it can be hard to stand out. But something new is pulling into the Santa Fe Depot, and it is not the Rail Runner. The Flying Star, an Albuquerque favorite, is expanding and expected to open up in the Santa Fe Rail Yard very soon. Still under construction at their new location at the Santa Fe Rail Yard, the new business hopes to bring in some new faces. Michael Campbell says he's very happy to see the Flying Star expanding into Santa Fe and can't wait.
I think a lot of people will probably ask them when they're going to, bring a store up here. So it's good to have them in a nice spot here, and it looks like a really nice space from peeking inside the window. I think it's a great idea. Okay. It's just so busy around here. I mean, since they started the Rail Runner, I know all the businesses around here have gotten a huge development. So it's going to be nice to round out this area.
Michael, what's your favorite thing to get at the Flying Star?
Really, just coffee.
And more business brings more employment opportunities. Just another added bonus the Flying Star will be bringing with it to the Santa Fe Rail Yard. Flying Star regular Weatherby Doorshow says he hopes his stepson can find some work at the new cafe.
I'd love to get a job for my 29-year-old stepson. All right. His name's Segway. He's really charismatic, and he's a great hard worker. So. Okay. Excellent. But yeah, we're psyched for this place to open. So. Yeah.
Another Albuquerque favorite will be opening its doors to a new crowd. Centered by UNM's North Campus, the new coffee shop hopes to better serve the college community. Satellite Coffee has found a new location right here on University and Indian School, a new place for coffee lovers and this reporter to get their cup of joe. Despite the competition, the Satellite Coffee Shop and Flying Star restaurants aren't showing any signs of slowing down just yet. Elisha Crow reporting.
Well, Danny boy, the pipes, they're calling on this edition of Campus Report.
But it's not as serious as death. We'll be back next week for another great edition. For Campus Reports, I'm Dan Martinez.
And I'm Devin Armijo. Be kind, rewind.
We have DVDs now, Devin.
Oh, how about we recycle then? That was pretty